site of the Global Empowerment Mission warehouse in Doral, Florida, where a container is being loaded for the Caribbean island of Antigua, with relief supplies that will enable the island to respond more proactively to disasters, to the event of an hurricane in the hurricane season that has just started. Similar containers will be loaded for the other islands. This is a partnership between the Caribbean Consular Corps and GEM, and I have with me the Honorary Consul General for the Bahamas, as well as Antigua, and our own Consul General Oliver Meir for Jamaica. And they will be offering their comments on this awesome initiative, which I would refer to as a renaissance in Caribbean disaster response. So I'll be getting their comments as the container is loaded and they participate in the loading of the container of relief supplies. Here's the container being loaded. So, Sir Gilbert, can I get your comments again? Because I lost it and I had to change my
Sure.
Yes, and this one will do.
So basically what we have now, a container going down to Antigua to show you the importance, how we're being proactive in preparing for any natural disasters that come along. We've teamed up obviously with Global Empowerment Mission to be prepared. We have a warehouse here over 500,000 square feet where we're constantly getting supplies, and we'll be the first responders for any natural disaster to happen within our Caribbean community, any one of them. We've already responded to places like Guyana with cots from the recent floods. We responded to St. Vincent, and we continue to respond to St. Vincent. But for example, now in this container we have going about close to 400,000 face masks that will be used not only with for preparing for the health reasons, but there will be with our national disaster offices within our respective countries that can hold them in the event of a disaster. And we have people going into shelters. Everyone will then be protected with a face mask and hand sanitizer. So we're basically preparing, and then also we are doing a bit of preparation and proactiveness because of the restarting of the cruise industry, where we're giving the Ministry of Tourism at least another 100,000 in the case of Antigua, so that we will have every tour operator, every taxi driver, every frontline worker for the cruise industry protected. So we're not 100% inoculated with vaccines in all of our Caribbean countries, so we have to protect our own, and we're doing these initiatives is protecting our own.
Okay, thank you. All right, Consul General Meir.
Yes, well, happy to be part of this great initiative. I think this is an opportunity for us as a region, first of all, to work together, practically, not just to talk about it. And this initiative here with GEM gives us a very practical way with the hurricane season upon us. We're able to procure much needed items such as, masks, sanitizers, etc. That will be needed now, that are needed now, as well as items that will be needed during the season, and have those ready for transportation to the various islands. As you can see here, the first container is going out to Antigua, and all of us as Consul Generals are here supporting in terms of loading, because we're working together. So though our container may not be ready as yet, we're here supporting and ensuring that all the islands are positively impacted by this effort.
Okay, thank you, CG. All right, over to you.
Start over there?
Oh, yes.
Linda Mackey, Consul General for the Bahamas. Here I am at GEM's warehouse, where 8 of the Caribbean countries have come together to partner with GEM so that we can be better prepared for hurricanes or a crisis. Coming out of Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas in 2019, we've learned a lot of lessons. So being proactive is the way to go. Two of our islands were devastated, and it took a while for some supplies to get in. So now we are collecting and putting in containers supplies to fill our call them, just for our shelters. So we're just preparing ahead of time and hoping that when the hurricane hits, or we know it's not if, but when, we'll be ready. So it's an exciting moment that we are part of this partnership.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
You see, so when they open the doors, they're going to see these stickers.
He's putting on his marketing cap.
Okay, all right. Are you going to speak on behalf of GEM?
Yes.
I can, or
Okay,
Michael can?
all right.
You can.
So, okay, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kimberly. I work with the Global Empowerment Mission, and we are facilitating the delivery of PPE and a lot of the aid that the islands need so desperately right now. And if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about GEMS. You know, how the mission evolved, how it was started, and the partnership that you now have with the Caribbean consuls.
So we've been servicing globally, all around the world. Every time there's a natural or man-made disaster, we jump into gear and provide aid. So that could be food, water, PPE relief this year, you name it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I used to live in the Caribbean myself, so this
Okay.
is close to home. So I've lived in the
Okay.
Virgin Islands and I've lived in Cayman Islands.
Right.
So right after Hurricanes Irma and Maria, I was volunteering extensively trying to help with logistics and getting containers down to the Caribbean.
Okay. Yes.
So that's how I personally got involved, and then I was involved with GEM,
Yes.
which is a 501c3, and
Right.
they are a large 501c3 that's able to help with logistics and getting things to people in real time.
Okay,
So if something happens, it's there the next.
Yes. Do you know what the first disaster was that GEMS responded to?
This is
Getting
going back
started.
to 2011 in
Yes.
Kosovo.
Right.
So Michael Capone is the founder and the president of the Global Empowerment Mission. So he got his boots on the ground back then, and he was involved in the Haiti crisis. You name it, he's been there along with the charity.
Okay. Thank you. Good. All right. Bye. So we will see the GEMS logo here. So I'm at the GEM warehouse in Doral. This warehouse is an expanded facility that was recently opened. I attended the ribbon cutting ceremony, and the idea behind it is to be able to respond more speedily to the natural disasters that occur in the common region of the Caribbean and the southern United States. And so the collaboration with the Caribbean Consular Corps is a very timely one. Here in the background, we see the partners of GEM who make all of this possible. And in the warehouse, we will see the volunteers who are involved in packing these supplies so that they can reach their various destinations. And we'll just talk with one of these volunteers or one or two of these volunteers to get their insight. Can I get a word from you on this initiative? Why are you supporting this? What organization you represent? Can I see your shirt? Okay, so tell us a little about a Little Lighthouse.
My name is Tiffany. I'm supporting Little Lighthouse and Global Empowerment Mission. I've been following them for a few years. And now with COVID and everything going on, it's just kind of like your heart calls to see what else can I do to help. And so that's where I am today.
Okay, wonderful, Kimberly. And pleased to meet you. And you, sir?
Yes.
Okay, what can you tell us about the role you're performing here today? Give us your name and
I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin.
I'm 20.
Okay, right.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's very good to get back to something
Yes.
in such a very catastrophic event. We need more people like this, and I'm very happy that I am a part of this and giving back to society. With COVID and just how much stuff that has happened over the past year, and then even now, I am very blessed to still be here and to be able to give back to my community as much as I can. And thankfully for this and the support of you guys.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you. Yeah.